Hi everyone, welcome to this informational Airofit video about our, I think, exciting new product, the successor to the Pro 2. It's been a while since you've heard from us. I'm Ben. Usually I'm helping our distributors, but the last year I've been the project manager for this new Airofit ELITE product. And today I'm joined by two very special people as part of this process. So please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Christopher. I am a product developer. Been working with you guys for many years by now.
Yeah.
So
since the start, really?
Yes, since the start.
Yeah.
So with the very first version. So I'm an engineer and a designer. So I've designed the product and made the engineering, the mechatronics.
Yeah, my name is Frederick. I'm a software developer. I'm working in close collaboration with Christopher, bringing the hardware and the software together.
So these two have been, so important in the process of this new product. You're probably wondering why it's been so long. When we were thinking about going from the Pro 2 and naturally going into what we thought would be the Pro 3, we really started from scratch. We looked at what our customers wanted and what feedback we get. And based on that, we quickly realized we kind of did need to start from scratch. So we've built a whole new app, but I'll let Frederick talk about that. But we'll start first with the hardware of the device. So it probably looks quite familiar, but I think it looks a bit cooler. I don't know what you guys think. Christopher?
Me personally, I do think I like the black.
Yeah, so we've gone with a kind of sleek black look. And I think Christopher can talk a bit more about the hardware because most of the change has been the E-unit itself, not the trainer unit. But Christopher, what's kind of changed with the hardware of the Airofit ELITE?
Yeah. So I think the main thing that I want to mention is that inside of the electronic unit, we now have a movement sensor, which is kind of cool because now we can see the orientation of the device. And this is good for many things. And I believe we will expand the use of this over the coming months and years. But what we will use it for as the main thing now is that we will monitor the posture. So when you use the device, it's quite important that you have the right posture in order to get the most benefit of your training. So that is a new main feature. Then I think I should also mention that overall the battery life and the way that we connect the battery to the PCB has been worked on. So part of it is hardware, is mechanical. Another part is on your part. It is the way that we treat the Bluetooth connection and the calculations. So we've actually managed to do a doubling of the battery life with that.
Which is awesome because we know from our customers that there have been some issues with our battery in the past with the Pro 2 so that people can train more easily. So yeah great. Yeah.
The final thing I want to mention is improved precision. So even though the hardware is mainly the same, the way that we now treat the data, the raw data from our sensor unit, this is also on your part, Fred, we now have a much increased precision. Maybe you could expand on that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so what we have tried to do is to move the app closer to the device. As Ben said, we have built the app from the ground up. Now we can utilize the phones and the hardware that they have to get close to real-time pressure monitoring that the user will see in terms of responsiveness and precision.
I really do mean it when Frederick and the software team have rebuilt it from the ground up, and not just the framework of the app and what that allows us to do, but also things like the programs and the sessions. So Frederick, if you could tell us a bit about the programs and how you've optimized them or changed them in the new Airofit ELITE.
Yeah, so the new programs will feel much more adaptive to the user. They will grow with the user, and the sessions will be much more precise and achievable by the user. And we also have these new kind of difficulties of the program.
Oh, great. Yeah. We know the programs for some users are too hard or too easy, or they feel like they're training too much in the day or too little. So we've, I've just given them the notes. They've done all the work, but they've completely rebuilt all the programs so that it's super adaptable. If you want to just do like a maintenance program, once, if you're training for a marathon and you just want to kind of sit at a level, you can do a maintenance program, you can do a progression, or you can do advanced, and you can also flick between football or cycling programs a lot easier. So that it's kind of going to hopefully be a bit more user-friendly for customers, and they're not locked into a program for so long. Yeah.
We've added 5 new sessions as well.
Cool.
And another little feature is that added offline training
Yes, yeah.
to the app, so the user can download the training program and they can cut off the network, and then they can train away. And when they get back on online, the phone will synchronize to the cloud.
Yes, yeah. That's a feature we're super excited about. One of the benefits, I think, of Airofit as a respiratory muscle trainer is being able to take it anywhere and train easily. Yeah,
Exactly. Now we have a very good foundation also to build upon to ship great new features in the future.
Yeah, I think it's definitely, as Frederick was touching on, this is just a framework, as well as all these features we're adding. We're going to be able to, I think, add more in the future and develop easier in the future. So definitely stay tuned for that. The E-unit, for all intents and purposes, is quite similar with its connection. So we are hoping, we're still looking into it with some backwards compatibility with our existing customers. So we know that in the past, when we've had a Pro 1 or a Pro 2, we want people to be able to, reuse their old trainer unit. So please stay tuned for that. So hopefully you've enjoyed this kind of informational session on the Airofit ELITE, and hopefully you understand is also why we've made the decision to call it the Airofit ELITE. But we hope that you enjoy the product as much as we do. And of course, if you have any feedback, let us know, because we hopefully can make improvements and changes a lot easier and more rapidly than we used to in the past. So thank you very much, Christopher and Frederick, for your time and for talking to me and our customers today about the Airofit ELITE.